Good morning, day 537. Since 59 hostages have been brutally, barbarically, violently, and inhumanely were kidnapped to the hell called Gaza by the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters of Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, UNRWA, the UN, Al Jazeera, the Red Cross, and just ordinary, regular civilians, the same ones who right now protesting Hamas in the streets. We are here every morning to demand from these inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters, to surrender and let all 59 hostages go immediately, in one phase, in one bus, all of them together, and no one is left behind. No more drips and drops, no more little by little, 5 alive now, 5 alive later, no. All of them together. And until that would happen, the IDF will continue to strike Gaza, will continue to evacuate civilians from areas where they just launched 2 rockets. Yesterday, or this morning, 2 rockets were launched towards Netivot area, to the southern Israel area. Both were intercepted by the Iron Dome, thankfully for the Iron Dome. But they are being held accountable right now. The IDF is evacuating the area where the rockets were being shot from, and they attacking there. They will continue to attack Gaza until all of the 59 hostages will be released and Hamas surrender. If this would not happen, the war continues. So for everyone who criticizing Israel and for this war, I have clear message for you. As long as we have hostages, the war will continue. So if you want to stop the war, what all you need to do is put pressure on Hamas, put pressure on Egypt, put pressure on Qatar, who have a lot of power over Hamas, and put pressure to release the hostages and for Hamas to surrender. All these protests, I don't believe anything that comes out of Gaza. Some accounts posting that these protests of Gazans against Hamas is something that Hamas don't want you to see. That fucking bullshit. Anything that comes out of Gaza is what Hamas wants you to see. And Hamas is using, that's just another tactic to convince you, to convince the IDF, to convince Israel that the Gazans are tired with Hamas. Let's just stop the war and let the Gazans stay in Gaza because they're tired of Hamas. That's fucking bullshit. If they truly wanted this war to be over, they should have let our hostages go. Israel offered millions of dollars and a safe passage out of Gaza for anyone who will bring our hostages. None of them brought our hostages back. None of them gave information. Therefore, the war continues, and I don't buy any of that bullshit. Nothing that comes out of Gaza is genuine. It's all propaganda. So don't fall for it. We will continue with our efforts. Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu and Defense Minister Israel Katz both have shared that the IDF will increase the force of the attacks over Gaza as long as they do not release the hostages, and also they will take territory, which they've already been doing. Every place that they're taking, that they attacking Hamas and evacuating Gaza, IDF is taking over. No more territory will be left in Gaza if they will not release the hostages. So once again, this war is happening because what happened on October 7th, and because we are fucking tired of living side by side with these monsters that continuously are inflicting death and destruction and devoting their lives and the lives of their children to kill as many Jews as possible and to try to annihilate Israel. We're done. We're done with this vicious cycle of decades that has been happening. We would not live side by side with these monsters any longer, and that's why also pilots of relocating Gaza already started. The reports about 100. It's not a lot, but it's just a pilot to see how they can do it. 100 of Gazans were relocated to Indonesia for construction work. They're very good at building tunnels, so maybe Indonesia, you can use them for that. But if, as the plan goes well, more of Gazans will be relocated out of Gaza and hopefully never comes back. We will not allow monsters to live side by side with us any longer. They killed the two-state solution. Never. It's never gonna happen, and also they never will be able to annihilate Israel. Israel, the nation of Israel, is the strongest nation that ever existed. And we finally returned to our homeland, Israel, the ancestral homeland, Israel, Judea, after 2,000 years in the diaspora, and we're never leaving again. We will continue living proud between the Jordan River, throughout Judea and Samaria, throughout the Mediterranean Sea, and we will take Gaza if necessary. And we will live for eternity. Am Israel Chai, forever.